Morning everybody, welcome back. Going on to a little bit of training today. Do this special event later on, but a bit of training that I'm conducting today. I'm using this range, as you can see. Now, with this one today, I'm not worried about trying to hit everything at once. Like, you've got the Texas Stars, you've got the long plates, and obviously you've got all the other bits and bobs in between. Now, the idea of this one today is to get a one-shotters. Now, what I mean by one-shotters, that's, as you know, I'm practicing from my holster. Everything I'm doing this season is going to be from my holster, and that's the way I'm working it. So the idea now is trying to increase my speed for the first round down range on target. A lot of time, I spend at least almost 2 seconds sometimes to get myself on target, and I need to improve on that. So the idea of this then is, like over here, what I will do is I'm going to start close to me in the area here and then work my way back to the further targets. Remember though, you've got all the other targets as well to use off. So first of all, I'm going to start with these two in front. Now, like before, I'm going to use the shot timer and from my holster that's over here, and then all I do is put one round in the target. Now, I remember from last time, obviously for you do as well, I do end up shooting slightly left, so I've got to make sure I'm trying to get more central or slightly right. Now, these targets to my front, as you can see now, the ones with the little heads on, are pretty cool because they're very narrow, and it does make you shoot. Well, you've got to slow down to try and get them, makes you a bit more accurate. You've got the one over there without the hit on it, so that's technically is a little bit harder, but then saying that, you've got all the singular pipe plates here, and you've got the ones down the far back as well. So like before then, like I said, I'm going to start with these ones from the shot timer. I'm only going to engage the left hand one of these pairs. You can see I'm pointing it now. If I miss it, all I do is reset, because it's not about getting it done the first time. It's start slow, work your way up to get quicker and quicker and quicker, and then you'll find your limit point where you start missing consistently. Then just back off the speed and then get really consistent. If you find that it's all going to pot, just start again, just reset it, take your time. So here we go. So basically start the timer and then we're going for that. So the timer should have started. Here it goes. See, nice and slow on target. A little bit wobbly at first, but it got me on target. So I choose the next one, well, the one next to it. Same again. Always check the time first. 1:42. Right. Let's see if I can beat the 1:42. Only very slightly, but here we go. Okay, that was a bit of a wobble there, but it still got it on target, so it still put it down, so it's classed as it 107. So let's go back to the first one. Oh, miss. So it's slightly over its shoulder. You can sort of see, notice my pistol was slightly bent left a little bit. There's a 103, so if that had been on target, it would have been quite a decent little increment there. Right, let's try again. Lovely. That was pretty central on that one. I'm going to have a look at that. It looked pretty central to me. Yeah, look at that. Won't be able to do that again. Yeah. Right. Let's get back to here then. Okay. So what we'll do look at now then is just look at one of the other plates. Now, so we've got the 3 elevated ones here. We're going to go for the furthest left-hand one of the 3 and then go from there. Oh, straight over the top of it. That's all right though. So you can sort of see there on the time, 137. Again, a lot slower than the closer targets, but again, that's the idea of it. If you can hit the furthest ones away, you'll be able to hit the closer ones. That's technically in theory, but we'll see how that goes. I've got it that time. Check thing, 138. So it's not too bad. Okay, slowed it down. Let's go for the middle one. Oh, very wobbly this morning, 145. Yeah, not the best. Slow. It's took a bit slower there. Last one. See, there's a bit of a dwell time on that. I don't know if you noticed, you see my red dot jumped around the plate. I could have took the shot a little bit earlier. In the end, I felt like I snatched it as well. So it sort of tried to preempt it. You can see, I don't know if you can see it from where you guys are. And girls, I'm just about got the bottom. So just by looking at these 3 straight away, then you can sort of see I'm lowing the targets. What is this doing? Like a rough. Right, I'm lowing the target, so it just shows me then again I need to aim a little bit higher and go from that, because I remember see before the little red dot was floating around on top of here. So that is what I am practicing today. I'll try and get these one-shotters done, because a lot of the defender targets are the ones that take one shot, and they're the ones I'm actually particularly not very good at. You've got the 2 stages you can practice with. Actually, there's 3 stages now on the defender side of it. So if you want a bit of training with that, where are they? Oh, there they are. So there's, oh yes, so you've got the car one now that also has the defender targets on, and obviously you've got the loop drill and the drive-by ones. So they're the ones that you can also practice as well if you're interested into doing headshot stuff. That's what these are for. So obviously the what do you call it? The points. Don't go by my these scores, because that's not real now. When you do go into these now, you're well, the new season hasn't reset these, so I am a lot lower than that. So if I click on that for now, for quick, just to show you, for instance, where'd it go? As you can see, look, I might be up there, but that is nowhere near a what would you call it? Like an ace scoring as such. So just like the other ones, again, I've been practicing this one this morning. I'm not going to run it now. Just going to tell you about it. The idea is then I've been starting from the right side, shoot across, then do a couple of steps over as I'm going in, engaging on those 2 targets. Nice little lean angle on that. Don't forget then, try it the opposite way around. Start with the targets over here, hit these 3, and then go back across as you're walking around. Now, I have seen people start with these middle ones and go across and then come across. How you see fit. Remember, these are the one-shotters. Like a lot of time, what I mentioned in other videos, if you shoot these targets now, they don't actually go down. So if you don't start it, if I show you now, there you go, it doesn't actually fall away. So that enables us to practice this without them going down. So just like before I just did on the other shoot there, I can, if I press the start button now, it will start the stage. But we don't want to do that. So all you're going to do now is then practice yourself. You can see it when you're ready. Just say beep, pull up. See that? Dropped it straight low. So same again. Beep. Low again. And you can do it again. Beep. Bring it up. Dead center. So I mean, so you can use that. That can use that to your advantage. Again, the white plates will fall. As you can sort of see there, they all do go down. So you only ever get one shot on those, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes. All right. So look forward to, well, I look forward to, not you lot, but I look forward to seeing you, everyone, in the next ones. Thanks for being here today. I love you lots. God bless you all, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.